Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live session. My name is Anusha, and I come to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, or not Instagram, sorry, TikTok, from Monday to Thursday for some live chit chat, learning, grammar, collocation, spelling, vocabulary, and whatnot. So, आज चाहिँ हामी we are going to do collocations. So initially, for the first half, I will give you some very important advanced collocations, and I expect you to write them down, not just listen to me and later on you don't remember what I said. So write them down and revise it afterwards. Okay. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you from wherever you're watching me now. And in between, you can actually ask any questions you have. I will address them at the end of this video. Let's begin with the first collocation. Oh, by the way, let me remind you what collocations are. If you have been watching my live for quite some time, you know that collocations are words, group of words that come together. They might have some reason behind it. They might not have any reason. Maybe it may sound grammatically incorrect or whatever, but it is the way native speakers use. So that's why we say draw up a schedule. Draw up a schedule. So we draw up a schedule. That means we make our plans. Okay. And we say make our plans. We don't say do our plans or whatever. Yeah. So we say make our plans, draw up a schedule. Those are collocations. So we start off with some kind of plans and decisions related, collocations related to plans and decisions. And the first collocation is making a plan itself. Okay. So write down making a plan or make a plan. We'll make a plan. We have to make some plans about our future. Make a plan. The next collocation is a long-term solution. I guess I will go from easier collocations and then give you some difficult ones or not so famous ones. First one was making a plan. The second one is long-term solutions. Now it could be short-term solution as well, like it does not have a vision to solution solution problem. So those are called short-term solutions, and long-term solutions अहिले हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ नहोला जस्तो लाग्ने तर लामो समयसम्म चाहिँ त्यो टिक्ने खालको सल्युसनले चाहिँ long-term solutions भन्छ है. The next one is unveiled a plan. Unveil, UNVEILED. UNVEILED is a beautiful word. It's a good vocabulary in for yourself. जहाँ चाहिँ हामीले जुनैमा पनि use गर्न सक्छ, and it might come in your right from dictation or in reading fill in the blank. So unveil, UNVEIL भनेको चाहिँ to uncover, to show, to reveal. Right? So that is unveiled. The next one is you have a slight change of plan. A slight change of plan. I mean, plan ko kura गर्दैछौँ है. Making a plan, unveiling a plan, and slight change of plan. So अलिकति हामी चाहिँ अब यहाँ जानुपर्ने, अब यहाँ नगइकन उता जाने भनेपछि a slight change of plan. Next one is implement a plan. Implement a plan. So when you are implementing a plan, जुन plan हामीले make गरेका थियौँ पहिला त्यो चिजलाई चाहिँ अब एक्सनमा लिएर आउनु पर्यो. Implementing a plan, IMPLEMENT, implement a plan. The next one is अब हामी चाहिँ स्केड्युलको कुरा गरेको थियौँ सुरुमा. ड्र अप अ स्केड्युल भनेको अब हामीले चाहिँ एउटा स्केड्युल बनाउनु पर्यो. बिहान के गर्ने, त्यसपछि के गर्ने, हैन 10 घण्टापछि के गर्ने भनेर ड्र अप अ स्केड्युल. नेक्स्ट इज स्टिक टु योर स्केड्युल. वी हेभ टु स्टिक टु आवर स्केड्युल. अब एउटा रुटिन बनाउँछौँ, त्यो रुटिनलाई खालि हामीले एउटा फर्ममा चाहिँ लेख्यौँ रिटनमा, तर त्योमा अब रुटिन फलो नै नगर्ने भए चाहिँ के काम हैन. सो वी मस्ट स्टिक टु आवर स्केड्युल. The next one is अब एउटा चाहिँ टोइङ विथ द आइडिया टोय भन्छ नि हामीले टोय भनेको चाहिँ खेलौना है त्यो खेलौनालाई अब आइएनजी बनाइदिएर हामीले त्यसलाई वर्ब बनाइदियौँ टोय इट सेल्फ इज अ नाउन तर वी क्यान अल्सो युज इट एज अ वर्ब वी आर गोइङ टु टोय विथ यो आइडिया भनेको चाहिँ हामी कन्सिडर गर्छौँ तर त्यस्तो सिरियसली चाहिँ कन्सिडर गर्दैनौँ होइन सो यु कुड से एज यु नो फर सम टाइम नाउ वी हेभ बिन टोइङ विथ द आइडिया अफ ट्रान्सफरिङ अल आवर बिजनेस टु अनलाइन ओन्ली रे कि अहिले चाहिँ हामीले एउटा आइडिया छ त्यो कन्सिडर गरिरह तर त्यस्तो सिरियसली पनि कन्सिडर गरिरहेको छैनौँ भन्नलाई चाहिँ हामीले टोइङ विथ द आइडिया भन्न मिल्छ द नेक्स्ट वान इज acting on a suggestion. We act on a suggestion. कसैले हामीलाई एडभाइस दियो होइन तर त्यो एडभाइसमा अब सुनेर मात्रै यो कानले सुन्यो अर्को कानले उडाइदिने गर्छौँ नि होइन त्यो नगरिकन चाहिँ we must act on that suggestion. We have had a slight change of plan and acting on a suggestion from the logistic team, we've now decided that the move should happen over 12 months. भनेको एउटा चेन्ज भयो अनि एउटा सजेसन पनि आयो त्यो सजेसनमा एक्ट गर्ने चाहिँ हामीले 12 महिनाभित्र गर्नुपर्छ है so just revising what we've done so far we did toying with the idea भनेको considering the idea but not very seriously long term solution short term solution make a plan unveil a plan a slight change of plan acting on a suggestion implementing a plan drawing up a schedule or stick to schedule यो सबै हामीले अहिलेसम्म verbसँग related बनाइरहेका छौँ है mostly let's go to another set tentative suggestion suggestion to diyo tara we don't know if it will be accepted or not that is a tentative suggestion and you make a suggestion है you don't give a suggestion suggestion लाई दिने हामी suggestion देऊ न त भन्छौँ हैन तर you don't say give we say make so I'd like to make a tentative suggestion I don't know if it will be considered if it will be accepted तर पनि एउटा suggestion मेरो तर्फबाट है make a tentative suggestion next one is you are going to exercise control to exercise control or to exercise greater control भनेको चाहिँ त्यो कन्ट्रोललाई चाहिँ अब एक्सनमा ल्याउने भनेको है एक्सरसाइज हाम्रो व्यायाम पनि हो एक्सरसाइज भनेको चाहिँ हामीले फिजिकल एक्टिभिटी पनि भन्छौँ तर एक्सरसाइज क्यान बी युज एज अ वर्ब द्याट मिन्स टु इम्प्लिमेन्ट पनि हो क्या एक्सरसाइज भनेको चाहिँ So this will give us the opportunity to exercise greater control over things. Control over. You got to write control over. And great control is another collocation. Exercise power, as Sham is saying here. Exercise greater control is another collocation. Our next one is after careful consideration. अब सबै डिसिजन चाहिँ हामी कन्सिडर गरिसक्यो सबै कुराहरूलाई मध्यनजर राखेर मात्रै गर्छौँ है भनेर टु टेक एनी काइन्ड अफ एक्सन आफ्टर केयरफुल कन्सिडरेसन सो केयरफुल कन्सिडरेसन भनेर पनि लेख्छौँ है द डिसाइडिङ फ्याक्टर यसले चाहिँ अब जे पनि निर्णय के अरे निर्णायक हुन्छ है यो कुराले चाहिँ भन्छ द डिसाइडिङ फ्याक्टर that is another one. So write down please, deciding factor. Next is launching a scheme. अब हामीले एउटा action plan बनाउनु पर्छ अब एउटा scheme निकाल्नु पर्छ भन्ने नि so we launch a scheme. The problem with our writing or with reading is we have very limited vocab in terms of verbs अनि verbsमा चाहिँ हामीलाई make, do, give, have हैनहरु मात्र आउँछ हैन but if you know these kinds of verbs where we say launch a scheme exercise greater control we before said stick to a plan stick to a schedule and draw up a schedule यस्तो भन्यो भने चाहिँ हाम्रो vocabulary को range पनि बढ्दै जान्छ है okay so let's have another set now a necessary groundwork भनेको चाहिँ Strike a balance is another collocation, beautiful one. We are, yeah, groundwork भनेको चाहिँ सबै त्यो preparation workहरू के. So to do something before doing the actual thing, we need some groundwork. केही रिसर्च गर्नु पर्यो होइन, केही प्रिपरेसन मटेरियल्सहरू बनाउनु पर्यो, नेसेसरी ग्राउन्ड वर्क गर्नै पर्ने. त्यो गरेन भने चाहिँ हाम्रो एक्चुअल प्लान चाहिँ फ्लप हुनसक्छ. सो नेसेसरी ग्राउन्ड वर्क, एन्ड ग्राउन्ड वर्क इज वान वर्ड. ग्राउन्ड वर्कलाई हामी छुट्टा छुट्टै लेख्ने है, वान वर्ड. वान वर्ड. सो पुट समथिङ इन्टु प्र्याक्टिस पनि अहिले पढौँ है त. टु पुट समथिङ इन्टु प्र्याक्टिस. When you put something into your practice, त्यो चाहिँ दिमागमा मात्र नराखेर अब एक्चुअलिटीमा पनि ल्याउनु होइन. How to best put our ideas into practice. We must know how to put our ideas into practice. Generally, put ideas into practice पनि भन्छ. So put your concept, put your thoughts into practice पनि भन्न सक्छ होइन. So it could be any kind of thing. त्यसलाई चाहिँ put something into practice भनेर भनौँ है. Next one is eager anticipation. Eager anticipation. 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 Eager. EAGER. Eager anticipation. That means केही एकदम उत्साहित हुनु क्या, एकदम एक्साइटमेन्ट हुनु केहीको लागि. इगर, म चाहिँ eagerly waiting for something भनेको के. I have been waiting for this day with eager anticipation for a long time. कुनै चिजलाई चाहिँ धेरै बेरसम्म कुरिरहेको छ. भिजाको लागि पनि होइन, धेरैजनाले अब मिहिनेत गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ अनि we are waiting for our visa with eager anticipation. एउटा होप लिएर, एउटा एक्साइटमेन्ट लिएर चाहिँ हामी वेट गर्दैछौँ भनेको है. Then we are going to reach a decision. अब सबै कुराहरू राम्ररी भयो भने होइन, सबै नेसेसरी ग्राउन्डवर्कहरू भयो भने we will be able to reach a decision. Reach a decision भनेको त्यहाँसम्म पुग्नु है. Reach भनेको थाहा नै छ. Next one is outright opposition or outright hostility. Outright. Outright is one word. OUT and RIGHT. 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 Out. Outright. Clear. Outright means clear opposition. म चाहिँ यो पुरै मान्दिनँ, 100% म यसलाई रिजेक्ट गर्छु भन्यो भने चाहिँ outright opposition. Someone may declare outright opposition. Declare outright opposition or outright hostility to a plan. Hostility भनेको पनि नेगेटिभ क्या, म त्यो मान्दिनँ भनेको है. Hostility, HOS, hostile, TILITY. It's a noun. Opposition is a noun. Any word ending with TION is a noun, and words ending with TY is also a noun. Outright is an adjective. Declare is a verb. So someone may declare outright opposition or outright hostility to a plan. मैले एउटा प्लान भने तर उसले पुरै मानेन क्या, त्यसलाई चाहिँ नि he declared outright opposition to my plan. So to पनि याद गर्ने है, opposition to र hostility to. Another collocation with reject. A plan can be rejected out of hand. भनेको चाहिँ त्यो एक रत्ती पनि नमान्नु क्या. Rejected out of hand भनेको out of hand. OUT out, OF off and hand भनेको एकदम टोटली त्यसलाई चाहिँ मान्दै नमान्नु चाहिँ rejected out of hand भन्ने है. Next is constructive criticism. हो, यो चाहिँ very common हो. Constructive criticism means criticize गर्ने तर एकदमै positive वेमा, which is very useful to that person. होइन, खालि नराम्रो मात्र नभन्ने तर त्यो नराम्रोले अब कसरी सच्यायो भने चाहिँ कसरी यसलाई इम्प्रुभ गर्न सकिन्छ भन्ने कुरा भन्यो भने चाहिँ constructive criticism हुन्छ. Then the next one is we come to a conclusion or arrive at a conclusion. Come to a conclusion चाहिँ common भयो होइन. You can also say arrive at a conclusion भनेको त्यो कन्क्लुजनमा आइपुग्नु, केही चिजको निष्कर्ष निकाल्नु होइन. We are going to come to a conclusion after doing all these whatever work होइन. सो अब चाहिँ म टेस्ट लिन्छु है अहिलेसम्म जसले सुरुदेखि नै आइराख्नु भएको छ यहाँ हेरिराख्नु भएको छ you might have taken some notes down. I don't know, you might not have. But if you have, it's the time now to ask you what comes after unveil. Unveil. And what's the meaning of that word anyway? Unveil dash. What is the collocation that comes to your mind? Syllabus भित्र बसेर आज जति पढाएको छ त्यो unveilसँग अरू पनि आउन सक्छ because that's a very weak collocation. Unveil can have other collocations together along with that word. But at the moment, अहिले हामीले जुन पढाएको थियौँ unveilसँग give me that one. Give me that collocation. So those of you who are asking me how to contact मेरो प्रोफाइलमा जाने अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ नम्बर नेम के हुनुपर्छ प्रोफाइलको फेसबुकको इन्स्टाग्रामको त्योहरू पाउँछ है you can contact me from there. Unveil as हामीले पढाए unveil a plan. You are going to unveil a plan. भनेको त्यो प्लानलाई चाहिँ खुलासा गरिदिनु रिभिल गरिदिनु है UNVEIL. अर्को collocation stick. Stick to. Stick भनेको यो लट्ठी होइन फेरि stick to भनेको टाँसिनु भनेको है. So what are we going to write with stick to? Unveil a conspiracy is also fine. Unveil pachadi noun also definitely because it's a verb. So what is the collocation we can think of using stick to? Okay, so I've got some answers here. You change it's going to be hard to remember. Stick to a plan. Stick to a plan. We are going to stick to a plan. That means whatever we planned up till the follow गर्ने, nothing else. Next one is what did it say? Make what? We can also stick to a schedule. Eh? Actually, that's what we learned. So stick to a plan, but we just stick to a schedule. What about make? हामीले आज पढेकोबाट है make what? Don't say make a decision. We did learn. It is a collocation, but not what we learned today. Make to. Wow, very good, Ashmita. Ashmita has written every collocation that we learned. Nice job. Stick to a schedule and make a plan. Or make a suggestion. We are going to make a suggestion. Okay. All right. Careful. After careful dash, we decided not to sell the business. So what did we learn after careful? Careful is an adjective. The adjective पछाडि definitely अब noun खोजिरहेका छौं. So what is that noun? After careful dash. After careful consideration. After careful consideration. हामीले चाहिँ पुरै विचार गरेर अनि we decided not to sell the business. Okay, hope you got the answer right. Okay, next one. There has been a slight dash of plan, I'm afraid. There has been a slight dash of plan, I'm afraid. So what has there been? There has been a slight dash of plan. A slight change of plan. Very good. A slight change of plan. Okay, next one. Money is always the deciding dash in business decisions. Money is always the deciding dash in business decisions. भनेको चाहिँ अब यो चाहिँ सबैको एउटा फ्याक्टर हुन्छ भनेको क्या हैन deciding factor. Deciding factor. Okay, next one, deciding factor. Yes. Uh, we will do the necessary dash. The necessary. What did we say? Necessary. हामीले चाहिँ सबै चाहिने प्रिपरेसन चाहिँ गर्छौँ भन्नु पर्यो भने how will we do it? Necessary what? Necessary groundwork. Necessary groundwork. That's what we said. Okay guys, so आजलाई हामी यति नै गरौँ. आज मैले अलिक छोटोमै सकाइदिएँ. But tomorrow I'll be back. Remember to keep these collocations in mind, especially the verbs that we have used today. If you have got any questions for me, you can ask me now. In 1 minute, I'll try to cover it and then take a leave. Yeah. Let me just go one by one and do this one first. Please, how can I contact you? To contact me, you need to go to my profile and check there's a number or there's Facebook ID or Instagram ID. You can go there and contact me. Thank you, all of those who are watching from YouTube.